Welcome back to the ASUS ROG Dreamleague. This is game 2, or the second best of 1, between IG versus Rave. IG took game 1 very convincingly.
Yep.
They had the refresher Ags Necrophos, which was really fun to watch.
Right.
He actually got the double slam dunk at the end, and that costed them the GG. I mean, Rave said, well, we can't buy back on our top 2 heroes. Game is over right now.
Okay, if we have to rate Luo as a slam dunker,
yes,
he's a guy that is really tall, jumps really high, so you think he'll dunk really well. But every time he goes like this, the ball hits like the back of him and it just flies off.
He's a Sean Bradley?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, he's a Sean Bradley.
It's a very good description. So, bad dunker.
Yeah.
Also, to update you guys, in the LGD versus Rave series, Rave actually took a game off of LGD.
Yeah.
So that game is 2-1.
So essentially, they're now 4-3.
Not bad.
Not bad. And the thing is, if they take these next 2 games from IG, tall order right now, but they could.
6-3, they will qualify.
They will qualify.
Oh shoot! Okay, now before we get into this game, okay, if you have to, because I was just on this betting site, looking at odds between the teams and whatnot. If you have an accurate rating for this team, like in terms of, let's say IG 68% or whatever, what would you put Rave and IG at?
I think I put IG 77%.
77%?
Yes.
So if they play 4 games, you expect IG to win 3 of them?
3 of them, yeah.
Okay.
Would you disagree?
5 seconds.
I would like 70, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe not 77, but.
I mean, doesn't mean that Rave cannot win a game. They certainly can. But I don't
you could actually win 4 games in a row and lose the next 20-something.
20, yeah, exactly. Statistics and the law of large numbers. But we see IG banning again the Viper. That's what they banned the last time. They also banned the Terrorblade. And Rave, they decided to go for no Skywrath Mage. I guess this might be Ninja Boogie talking, because I swear to God, all the Mystic Flares went to that Crystal Maiden.
I think Crystal Maiden was just a bad pick.
Yeah?
I don't know what that CM pick was about.
I don't know. I mean, the thing about the Crystal Maiden is that you remember the ultimate. Like, oh, remember when I used the ultimate? Like, I took down 33% of their health in the first 2 seconds before being stunned to death.
Yeah.
And you kind of fall into the trap of believing that, hey, if you actually can channel the ultimate for 5 seconds, you can have a full team wipe.
Right.
But that's not enough. So the Death Prophet is going to be banned as well. So they changed the Naga ban for Skywrath Man. And Death Prophet. Something like, I figure now, something that we should do, maybe for future tournaments, is that you should keep like the ban list from the previous games and just compare what they're banning now from what they're banning in list. Because I mean, I remember
that would be trying too hard.
I know. But I like
hard work, you know?
I like trying too hard. You're talking about a person that likes work.
Yeah, I like work too.
That's great. That's where we get along. The second ban from IG, they're thinking, do we go again for the Terrorblade? Do you want to remove anything from Raid that annoyed us? And they probably are be like, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, if you were forced to ban one of Rave's heroes, okay, they decided to go for the Razor.
Was it even the factor last game?
No, because there was no Razor.
Yeah, it wasn't picked or banned.
Yeah.
So, you know, maybe IG's thinking about some kind of melee carries, because that's something that you don't want to face up against. And Faceless Void, gonna open things up.
And with no Skywrath Mage and no Razor, 2 of the heroes that you normally see with a Faceless Void.
There's a Witch Doctor.
There is some Witch Doctor. But then again, Witch Doctor suffers from the same thing that Crystal Maiden suffers, which is you're standing still while you're using your ultimate.
But the difference is the range is much different and much bigger from Witch Doctor.
Do you remember old Witch Doctor where the ward has to be like literally 100 range from you?
Yeah, that wasn't great.
That wasn't great.
5 seconds remaining.
But now the fact that you can actually even place the, like, be behind the enemy lines, put the ward in high ground, and have a ward that just does whatever they want. And Invictus Gaming, they're going to give Chuan the Ogre Magi. No reason at all. It's just, they really like this hero. And Chuan really likes to play this hero.
I mean, there's a couple of reasons. It's a great roamer.
Okay, okay.
And he tanks really well.
Okay, okay. I would take those reasons.
And there's long range from Ignite. But we all know what the true unsaid reason is.
Let's leave it there,
We'll leave it unsaid.
Please. I was trying to be subtle, Lumi.
I'm just saying Ogre Magi is a great hero.
Yeah. And 2 heads is better than 1.
That is
every
true.
time. So yeah, they get this great roaming support, which works very well for them. They will not have the Skywrath Mage to go with it, but they do have the Mirana.
Ooh, this is a Chuan Mirana.
This is a Chua Mirana, and this is going to be a Cheesebug Ogre Magi. And if you remember yesterday's game, we were not actually casting it, but we were watching it during the break.
Yep.
And Mirana Arrow won them the game.
Yeah, it's Chuan.
Chuan got a 5-second arrow on the carry from the LGD,
Yep.
and that literally gave them the game. So Rave right now must say, okay, I know what the supports are. I know they're going to be roaming.
Yep.
10 seconds remaining.
Faceless Void is going to be fine, unless he gets a 5-second arrow.
Right.
5
Nobody survives through a 5-second arrow. So.
Exactly, right.
Yeah.
So, and let's just be
Reserve
tanky again.
time.
And ban the Necrophos.
You can't ban Necrophos. You can't spend a valuable ban on a hero that may or may not get picked. I think Necrophos was so good last game because you had 2 strength
team
cores
back.
in the Elder Titan and Centaur, and a hero that was so important playing around the buyback, the Spectre.
Yeah.
So that was like kind of the Necrophos draft, and IG picked up on
Invictus
that. But
Gaming's turn
you know,
to
this game, maybe they're not doing something like that. Faceless Void, Necrophos, not exactly. They don't have much synergy going on.
I like the center ban. I mean, Rave is already recognizing that they will not have a strong safe lane.
10
I mean, unless they, I mean, they can still draft a very strong, like, let's say a Wraith King and a,
5 seconds remaining.
I don't know, some other really strong Avenge, for example, and just go super aggressive on safe lane and make sure
Reserve
that
time.
they get some farm. But they know that they probably might not have the strongest of safe
Radiant team
lane,
back.
and you don't want to give a lot of farm to a center, especially when you have 2 roaming supports, because if that center gets a quick level 6, then the roaming supports get really, really scary.
I actually think they're banning the Centaur to protect their Faceless. I think this is a Faceless safe lane. Well, we don't know for sure, because
We don't know, yeah.
it could go either way, but, you know, Centaur kind of beats up on
5
a
seconds
Void.
remaining.
Like you said, if you want your Jakiro to roam, if you want your Venge or whatever to roam,
Reserve
then
time.
the Faceless is left to their own device, and Centaur kind of bullies them a little bit.
I don't think they will. I mean, they will roam the Jakiro, but we'll see. The Klink's ban is a little bit more interesting to me. Rave is not a team that normally plays a hero. But I do understand, it's like, okay, so here's the proposition of value that Klinks generates. And it's kind of the same that what Bounty Hunter does. It's just you have roaming supports.
Okay.
And you have roaming supports. If you have a hero that can constantly be in this,
Invictus
just
Gaming's
checking on the
turn
roaming
to
supports,
ban.
he will find the kills. And he will force your supports to use the regen to just be annoying in general.
You mean Bounty will force, like Mirana in this case?
Yes.
Okay.
And Klinks can
No.
actually accomplish the same
Radiant
thing.
team pick.
And now we have a Naga Siren.
Not these type of games.
Well, I thought this was your type of games.
Yeah. Naga. Okay, I'd like to see heroes get farmed and then fight.
Right.
Naga just gets farmed and period. That ends there.
She can fight.
No,
wants to.
her illusion
She can leave
fights.
her friends behind. Because her friends don't sing, and if they don't sing, well, they're no friends of mine.
Oh, that must be some play that I don't know.
Well, it's a song called The Safety Dance.
I see.
Fair enough.
I just have Shia LaBeouf in my head.
If you haven't yet, go and check Rob Cantor's Shia LaBeouf.
seconds.
Shia
song.
LaBeouf.
It's so entertaining. But do it after this game, or during the draft,
Reserve time.
because the draft is going slow.
Yeah, so it's Elder Titan. It looks like Rio's gonna be playing it again. So that should put Faces on the safe lane.
Yes.
So, I mean, if you plan on picking up Elder Titan, I think you could pick it up on the last pick.
Okay, wait. Yes, but remember when Volva played Elder Titan mid?
You play the mid, and,
And
that-
if- and
and he
against
doesn't
Naga
play
Siren-
mid anymore.
And against the Naga Siren, another Titan mid is pretty good.
It's actually not bad because you drop down the hammer with extra damage on her.
Yes, and she has a lot of base armor.
You know, Naga always goes mid. She's not exactly the best mid laner. She's okay.
Yeah.
Why don't we see
Radiant
people just
team
like
pick.
utterly destroy her mid? There are heroes that do that.
That do that.
That do that.
The thing about Naga Siren is that even if she's a horrible laner, once she gets a few levels on her Riptide and her illusions, she just doesn't care. She can go to a jungle and farm. It's one of those heroes that.
And then you ward off her jungle.
And
Then you ward off your own jungle.
10 seconds.
Where are you at, Naga?
might be a little bit counterproductive, but maybe we'll see
Not
one
if
day.
you're not using your jungle. Actually, it's very important to ward off jungle this game because you have Naga and Bad Rider.
Reserve time.
So, you know, this is where you pick that bounty hunter and just hide there and
10
take their experience.
seconds remaining.
Fair enough, yeah. And here's the Vengeful Spirit, and I
Invictus
was
Gaming.
kind of calling it, but not really calling it. It's just the fact that you can get a Jakira and a Vengeful Spirit means that you have some degree of aggression, but not enough, or not as strong, nowhere as strong as an Ogre Magi and Mirana.
Well, she's not bad actually.
10 seconds.
It depends on what lane you're ganking into.
I think Ogre Magi and Mirana can
5
solo
seconds.
kill by
5
themselves,
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
while a Jakiro and Venge
Cannot.
Radiant team ban.
Yeah, and also like you're ganking for what, a Faceless Void and Elder Titan. These are not exactly great initiating or following up stunts. I think mostly Venge is picked for a way to protect against Bat Rider. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Don't you think Mirana has a very masculine face?
10
She has a
seconds
very-
remaining.
Strong face.
There's something about her face that
5 seconds.
I mean, I think you're just
lacks
seeing.
like the ladylike grace
I think you're just seeing Sing Sing in that portrait.
Yes, maybe that is
You're
the
all
case.
seeing Sing Sing.
But I don't know if it's the cheekbones, I don't know if it's the jawline. There's something about her that confuses me.
Okay. Well,
The Pugna is banned. So, and
Ah.
the Doom is banned. And it's going to be a Ferrari Ember Spirit.
yeah, because I thought Naga was gonna play by Ferrari.
But now we have an Ember I mean, and Luo also plays the Ember Spirit. But Luo also plays the Naga.
Look, Luo last game he was trying to dunk and it flew off the back rim.
Well, it's easier to dunk with the Ember Spirit. You just get a big circle and you dunk everything that's in there.
Right, and well, I just want to see 430
10
play Ember.
seconds remaining.
And let's just put it that way.
He's a really good Ember Spirit player. And now,
He's the best
5
Ember
seconds
Spirit player.
remaining.
okay, yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't disagree with that. And we get the Weaver for Jo.
Huh.
And this again, well, I mean, this is going to put the Faceless Void mid?
I don't really know. I feel like Weaver is a terrible pickup here. Because first of all, the most important thing to really worry about is, in terms of survivability.
You will get net. You will get lasso.
It's not net. Net and lasso is annoying,
You will get Sewing Chained.
but a song into arrow is a guarantee killed every single time. And if they could time it properly, you cannot Sakuchi, you cannot time lapse. And there's like gonna be fights where you're trying to go in and help your ally, and then you're gonna need a multicast, and then you're also gonna die.
Oh, wait a minute. Like, Lincoln blocks arrow, right?
Lincoln does block arrow.
So if you go Lincoln's, Song vs. Arrow doesn't work.
Yes. Assuming he has the Lincolns, which is
Assuming he has a
a
Lincoln.
5k item that doesn't do much.
Which
But-
is a 5k item that you normally go for anyways.
Well, we'll talk about that later. We have Rio playing the Elder Titan off lane once again. On the mid, it's going to be Chrissy and Cass playing the Void and Jakiro, respectively. And on the bottom lane, that leaves Jail on the Weaver, and we have Ninja Boogie on the Vengeful Spirit.
That's a nice skin. And on the side of IG, we have June. He's going to be in the off lane. Bat Rider, as usual. Luo is going to be playing the mid. Now, so actually, this is surprising because I was expecting a mid Ferrari Ember Spirit.
Right.
And it's going to be a mid Nagasarian by Luo. We have Chuan and Chisbag, the roaming
30
supports,
seconds
the
to
lady and the
battle.
beast, the beauty and the beast.
Chuan is still playing the, Oh no! He misclicked. Chisbug with the leap roaming around.
Are you 100% sure this is a misclick?
Why would you ever get a leap?
I know, I'm trying to think. That's what I'm trying to
I'm
think.
100% sure that's a misclick.
I mean, maybe you secure the rune by
It
leaping
would be
into
nice
the
to
rune.
have an arrow right now. It would be really nice
Hey,
to have
but
an
you can
arrow.
leap and get the attack speed.
Oh,
Uh-oh, who got the...
you can leap
uh-oh.
away now.
Yes.
Now they know.
Okay, well
now they know
played.
there is no
Well
arrow.
played.
If this was a pub, I would just pause and be like, question mark? Because it's... Oh, no. I don't want to say that's game losing, but that's your game plan gone.
Is that
was not
lane
the-
losing?
Well, yeah, I suppose, because, Chris Buck was not supposed to be laning at all. Well,
That's
this
so
might be
sad.
exactly what Rave needs to have a good early game.
Well, here comes the bash. And Faceless Void, wearing what I call the croissant head. Do you see-
What's a croissant?
It's like, you know that like pastry?
Oh, croissant.
Croissant, yeah.
Croissant. Ha ha.
He's wearing one of those in his head.
Yeah. You know, Rave King is also wearing croissant on his beer.
Yes, that is true.
Yeah.
That's an inverted croissant. So those are the lanes. Like up there, Ryo is going to get kind of an easy time, and Kaz will be annoying Chisme. Chisme is desperately trying to get that level.
Can we
2.
get a timer to see when he hits level 2? And maybe he'll miss.
Oh, Ryo.
Ryo's
is there
dead,
an ice
right?
path? No, there's no ice path.
He's trying to walk it off. Oh,
They're
he's
too
dead.
fast.
Oh, magic wand! Good item, bro.
And now, unfortunately, just like, why did Jakiro go liquid fire first? Would you warn that all the time?
You always go liquid fire. It's just a good harass because liquid fire extends your attack range essentially.
Yes.
Ice path would have been nice there, but Ryo should never have gotten into trouble in the first place.
Fair enough.
And thankfully, he wasn't punished for it.
So that's the first blade that doesn't go their way. And Chrissy, they can
Ooh.
jump and kill. They will
Ooh.
jump.
He has a lot of armor.
Oh, nice.
Power is working on Chrissy. And he's still going for it. Chrissy, please.
Chrissy, 10 seconds until, but he's too fast.
Well, I mean, there's
Why is
going to
he
be another
so
nuke.
fast?
Luo's going to be securing the bottom room. No, there is no bottom room.
Why is he so fast? I mean, he was outrunning and he has 300 movement speed. And Naga doesn't Naga have 320?
315, I think.
320,
yeah.
Why was he outrunning the Naga? The time walk, I guess? The slow lasts so long?
No, it didn't last that long. He's the master of time, man. Maybe illusion block. Though.
Okay,
All right,
arrow,
we got
level
arrows,
2.
boys. Game
see what-
salvaged.
Maybe a little bit too late. There's 5 last hits and 3 denies on that lane. And mid has been uncontested, but now, well, here they come. And there is no ward spotting them. Oh, well, sorry, there is a
one.
ward spotting
Not
them.
anymore.
Not anymore. And that is 50 gold to Chuan. And what do you think of this bottom lane? You see the Weaver against the Bat Rider. The Bat Rider is not going to stop the Weaver's farm.
I've actually seen Weavers lose this lane, but more so because they made their own mistake. Like, you should never
Just
actually
plays
die.
too aggressive.
Yeah, like, early levels of Sakuchi does have a fairly long cooldown.
Right.
But if you play very carefully, you should never die to the bat.
Forget it.
Fair enough. So, all the lanes pretty even. I would say slightly in favor of Rave.
Well, Rave, they're losing their top lane, I would say. Actually, if you look at the CS there, Ember Spear is lagging in behind CS compared to the...
To the Elder Titan.
Yeah,
So that's a win.
that's a win. Actually, I think, yeah, Rave is winning every single lane.
Yeah. And that, again, comes to the fact that the roaming duo
Has not roamed yet.
could not roam.
Yeah.
And when they roam into a war, which well rewarded, but stop that.
Let's be fair, it's a win, but it's not nearly as big of a win as last game,
Yeah.
where IG was winning heavily on all 3 lanes. So
Right, yeah.
It's just like a couple of CS here and there.
Oh, Ninja Boogie, he might be in trouble now.
Yeah, the Firefly, he's going to turn around, drop a magic missile. Actually didn't gain any room
No.
because turn rate was OP. You cannot give away solo first blood to the off lane.
That is such a big mistake.
Yeah.
Because you have to know what a Bad Rider does. And I mean, once you get that first stack of Napalm and you're a squishy support, you just run. And you run towards your friends. Rari gets caught. Ryo pops the magic stick.
Ooh,
Wow,
Venge
one-
came in, but unfortunately, magic missile cast range.
Too short.
Too short.
Too short. Anyway, what's longer, Magic Missile cast range or Ogre Magi cast range? Fire Blast.
I think Fire Blast is actually longer.
Fire Blast.
They're both terrible.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is
It looks
under
about the
attack.
same.
Yeah, about the same.
The same badness. except Fire Blast at least doesn't have a traveling projectile.
Exactly. Fair enough. Ferrari getting some farm now back is 15-6. So 16-6, getting very close to 17-4, but that's not what you want from your safe lane carry. What you want from your safe lane carry is what Jayo does, which is 32-4 versus something like 16-0, which also included a full crit wave farm with Firefly. Unfortunately, June has a kill on Ninja Boogie,
Yeah.
so that's not that amazing. But
So essentially, the Bat Rider has maybe like 24 CS, I want to say,
yeah,
instead of 16. But
and a haste rune. So if some support comes there, he has to be really careful. He will not kill the Weaver with a haste rune, but actually he can kill the Weaver with a haste rune if he hits level 6 before the Weaver. But
it depends if you have like a sentry.
He's already level 6.
If he has a sentry ward, maybe it's worth going for a try. But no, actually,
No
he's out of mana, so it's a moot point.
He does have a full bottle.
Yeah, we have a very passive game. I say a passive game favors IG, because if you look at IG, they're just waiting for a Blink Dagger on bat. They're waiting for Naga to get Radiance. They're waiting for Ember Spirit to get Battle Fury.
I don't know. I mean, I understand that point, but... Oh, nothing happens? Okay, good. You say that, but late game, Rave has a Faceless Void, which is the best disable in the game, and a Weaver that can get really scary, and IG, well, they have the Naga and the Ember Spirit. So
Yeah, I mean, I feel the Chronos here, unless your Naga's caught in it, the Chrono just get cancelled out, essentially.
fair enough.
So I feel like IG's lineup kind of matches up very well against Raves, and I think that IG uses time and gold a bit better. Now,
Okay, roaming duo.
roaming duo, not roaming. I mean, they are, except he's not hitting anything.
Dire's bottom
They can't see that
tower is
anyways.
under
Well, no, he can't see it, but if he's very aware, he should know that if you hit a target, a
Yeah.
hero target, you would gain certain damage or movement speed. I'm not sure. I mean, and Rio does play that hero all the freaking time.
Yeah.
So maybe he's like, oh, I hit something. Who knows? Looks like we're going to see a gank coming on the mid lane. But Rave seems to be fairly aware of it.
Well, they know that's where the ward was, and that's the weak spot. They just decided, well, the Weaver doesn't need any help. The Jakiro up there is doing his job and making sure that if they try to kill the Elder Titan, it's two very, very tanky targets. So just by keeping the bench there, maybe even just like trying and stacking, which is exactly what she's doing right now, they're doing her job.
Oh, it looks like we're going to see that dive coming in. Jakiro is perhaps going to be the target. They're going to go on Rio. Arrow's going to follow. Ice Path, kind of a zoning thing. It's hits on Chuan. Now keep in mind he has a double damage. Hits very
Jesus.
hard. 1 hit, 2 hit, you're dead. The briefcase man is coming in. He's using that leap. They're going to get a second kill. You gotta respect.
Oh, beautiful. And
triple
Gio rotates
kill.
as well.
Going
and now
for-
June comes, and does he have the lasso? Yeah, he has the lasso,
He
but
has got to back off. Well, he's going
Jay
to
has
try to
no
keep
mana.
stacking napalms. I don't know. I don't know if you could do that. And they have to
they
back
want
up.
to chase? They want to chase? No, with the lasso. You definitely don't want to.
There was no respect for that briefcase.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's doing fairly well. And 4:30, he's like, all right, I want my mid lane back.
Yes, please. And that relegates Luo to, I guess, the bottom lane. Yeah, she's doing the walk of shame.
Why is Leo doing the walk of shame? He hasn't done anything wrong.
Well, that's the thing, because Ferrari comes and says, hey, that's my lane, and that's what you do. You give him the lane.
I guess so. When you queue into a pub game with Ferrari and he says, I'm going mid.
You're like, no, you support.
Dire's middle tower is under
man.
attack.
I don't know. But Luo, yeah, they're farming for the Radiance. He's doing pretty well.
Dire's top
1,500
tower
gold
is
at
under attack.
9 minutes into the game. Given the circumstances, is not bad. But actually not as good as the Faceless Void.
Dire's structures
Faceless Void has
are
3,500 gold. He is going for the Mask of Madness before Treads, would you say?
Yeah, it's. I think Treads give you the. If you up against a hero like you bully in lane, and Naga not being one of them, you upgrade for the Treads, and you bully that hero.
Oh, careful for the arrow.
Warning level 2,
Dire's
green in
top
chat.
tower is
Green
under
in
attack.
I think level 2 means
I
you've
mean,
been alive for 2
it's
hours.
clearly not green, it's yellow.
Yes.
But, I mean, I don't know. Language differences. Maybe green is yellow in Chinese.
It's not.
You probably know.
It's not.
You know that actually, they say that they interchange blue and green very
Yes.
liberally in Japan.
Yes, and in Chinese.
In Chinese as well?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was only Japan.
Well, there's a character that means like greenish blue. Literally, that's what it means. All right, here comes the Batrider. Found the blink, and they're gonna go on Christy.
Is
The
it
arrow right there. Yeah. Christy's dead. Flame Shield's gonna burn him down, and everybody should run.
Dire's top tower.
And that
is
was
falling.
essentially a big investment for a kill, which if you're IG, you're happy to take. And now this actually might be a second kill here.
Well, Blink Dagger is off cooldown. Flame
Oh,
break.
that was
Oh,
an-
what a flame break! Arrow's gonna connect. Double kill on June.
I would have said, and that is an exchange for a tower, I think. Jayo got the tower in the middle time.
Solo farm.
But if the Vengeful Spirit hadn't died, I would have said, well, that's still a fair trade for Rave. With the Vengeful Spirit dying, the trade definitely favors IG.
Well, I mean.
Oh, the jump,
Chrono.
Chrono. And
They're
he hits
gonna get-
really hard.
Well, he got a bash. That's why he hits really hard. And
Tower
he
is
leaves.
under
he
attack.
didn't get the second bash.
Dire's top tower
430.
is under attack.
He's a lever.
Yeah, it's not just JO getting farm as well though. It's also a yellow getting farm on the bottom, Elder Titan.
Yeah.
So it's not that bad for Rave.
They still have the... Oh, Mirana, can she leap? She has one leap. And she has
Dire's
money for the
middle
leap.
tower
No money,
is under
money.
Dude, the damage though. JO is gonna go for the kill. Wow, this is...
Ah, this is very ballsy. And now you...
Now you're dead. Where's the arrow?
No, there's no mana. There's no mana for arrow.
Okay. Now he's out. Ooh, the blink,
they got him with the dust. They got him with the dust.
He's kind of stuck in there.
Oh,
the TP!
no. Well, he actually...
So you know how he had a good start? It's gone. That good start is gone. And it's just not really worth it to go for that Mirana kill.
No, it's a
Dire's
support
bottom
Mirana.
tower is under attack.
I mean, again, the bonus side,
structures
Ryo
are
getting free
fortified.
farm out of this, but I would much rather see Ryo die on a dive and
Dire's
JO keep getting the free
bottom
farm than
tower
other way around.
Mid
And
lane
Ninja
here.
Boogie gets caught out, is gonna get demolished.
No, the 3 triple lanes won now means nothing. They got the tower denied as well.
This is not great.
Not good, as Andy would say.
Faceless Void, first chrono, not...
It almost got them the kill. I think that was good chrono.
Yeah, but not, I mean, unlucky. But if they had gotten that kill with the chrono, things would have gone differently. JO diving a little bit too hard. If he had gotten the kill or just backed off, things had been differently. And that denied me and Ninja Boogie getting caught. 3 different things that really favor IG. Not necessarily because of Rave's mistakes, but tilts the balance more in their favor. And look at the goal graph and the experience graph right now. And you'll see that even though it's still slightly in favor of Rave, the experience shows that it's the other way around.
Yeah, I mean, even though the go graph is 1,000, it should be much more because right now Rave is up a tier 1 tower. The Weaver has been essentially free farming. So they should be up at least 2 to 2.5k, and they're not. Meanwhile, Radiance is almost going to be up, or at least Sacred Relic's going to be almost up. On the
Nice
Naga.
warding offensive from Rave.
Oh, they know this is fake. Ooh,
know this is
Ninja
fake.
Boogie almost attacked.
Almost,
He canceled
yeah.
it.
Oh, Ryo, well, the smoke is popped.
Radiant's bottom tower
And
is
they're
under
going to
attack.
encounter some more illusions.
Yeah.
JO just keeps farming. And JO, on the other side, while the Naga Siren is farming for that Sacred Relic, JO is going for the Lincolns. And you were talking about, well, what happens, like, he has to get the Lincolns. But with the start he's had,
He's going to
he
get
will
the
have.
Lincolns, yeah. And I don't think Naga could afford to use that
Song?
song offensively because you got to respect how dangerous the combo Rave's got. Chrono into an Echo Som into a Earth Splitter. That does a significant amount of damage.
Oh, the arrow? Ooh. Cast runs away. And now they know there's at least 3
Radiant's
heroes from
middle
IG
tower
here.
is under attack.
And they just decide to back away. In the meantime, very, very quietly, Ferrari's farming. He doesn't have much, but he's farming.
Yeah, he needs a Battle Fury.
He's not going for a Battlefield of Hairs, I think. I think he might be
Dire's
finishing
top
his
tower
drones.
is under attack.
Okay, maybe.
And this is going to be a free tier 2 tower. They scout the... Oh, yeah, they scout June. They see him now. June has to fly away.
Yeah, another tower.
And that is another tower.
Dire's
200
top
gold for
tower
everyone.
has fallen.
TP going bottom and
Radiant's
just
bottom
going to be
tower
annoying to
is
the
under
Ember
attack.
Spirit. Now the Ember Spirit will either have to just back away.
I think he might get ganked.
I don't know. He has everything. Well, he is Chikuchino. But... yeah. He's hiding. He smells it.
He's hanging out. Chrissy's here. Chrissy has Mask of Madness turned on. Walks in the jungle. I don't think this is... They actually want to go for the kill. Blink.
Oh, Chrissy, please. Oh, no.
Oh, the arrow
Chrissy.
hits.
Oh, and the dust as well. And they see him.
Oh.
And the net. And the
Oh,
DV.
it goes back, it's
And
going
he's
back.
in the
Is he-
worst position ever.
He's dead. He's dead. He's running through the fire.
Oh,
Through
he
the
is.
fire. He lives. Oh, no, he doesn't live.
No, wow,
Dude,
dude.
playing out of his mind this game. He got a double kill earlier. He got a double kill just now.
And he kills the 2 cores.
Yeah.
No.
Chrissy just got like kind of slapped,
Yeah. He was
Like
so
this-
outplayed.
disrespected. Oh, you don't chrono Ferrari. Ferrari dodges
Chrono's
the chrono.
you. Yeah.
Well, not in Russia.
No. In China. In communist China.
Communist China. Ferrari does not get chrono.
Yeah. Anyways, we see now Bat Rider being the top net worth after that double kill. The Naga Siren getting scarily up there.
Oh, Gas is dead too. Gas is definitely dead.
Do they want to go for Ferrari?
They
Ferrari?
can't go for Ferrari. Have they not learned?
Yeah.
I think they're spending too much time trying to go Ferrari. Just make sure you get your own farm and out-farm them. Because
Which you can.
Ember Spirit is not a quick farmer in the early levels of the game. Mm-hmm. It does, like, even when he finished Battle Fury, that's just when he's, like, picking up. But maybe they think, hey, man, farming in general is not a good idea because it's not just the Ember, it's the Naga. So maybe gank the Naga instead.
I mean, or keep pushing towers.
Sure. When they were pushing top, for example, they were undefended, essentially.
Yeah. And now you are like, Jayo can actually play really aggressively because he still doesn't have his Lincolns, I think.
Yeah, he's been playing aggressive. I want to point out that I really like his build. And I think...
Well, not that aggressive.
Well, I'm not going to get punished.
Sort of.
When you go for Agility Treads, Aquila, and now that you have a Perseverance on top, you just have a ton of damage.
Yes.
With Gemini attack, you're hitting for essentially 200 whenever Gemini procs per hit.
And there's the Radiance, 17
Amazing.
minutes for the Naga Siren. It's not bad at all. Is there any item for Jayo in the courier?
I don't think so.
Okay, the jump
Lasso's
on
going to come
Ryo?
in against Ryo.
It's okay.
He's not okay. Chrono's going to come in. Where's the Earth Splitter? There is no Earth Splitter just yet. Nice. What? Song?
Oh, okay. Yes, that's what we predicted. And now Chrissy, he cannot time walk away because he time walked in.
Uh-oh, now just run. Chrissy's going to be dead.
Jay's taking
Everybody
so much
just
damage.
run. Swap Chrissy out, but Chrissy jumps away. All right, Chrissy survives. Ice Path's going to hit on 430. They lose Avenge so far. How many can run away is the question. Jakiro's going to get focused. Who gets juked in the night? But of course, 430 does land the Sleight of Fist chain. So they lose 2, and it's only the 2 support.
And they don't get the tower.
They don't get the tower, yeah.
But Chrissy survives, which is great, and Jaya survives, which he just barely dodged the dust range.
Yeah, I think we need to see Ninja Boogie stepping up to play this game. Like, he needs to break those lassos with the swap.
Yeah.
It's hard to do with the level 1 swap because the range is so low, but you just gotta be ready. And it's hard to do when you're having delay.
Yeah, that is also true. Unfortunately, he just hit level 6, so that was his first swap of the game. 18 minutes into the game, level 6 is not where you want to be, even if you're a support.
Also, about 5, I want to say 3 or 4 minutes ago, as this person teleporting in might be dead. No multicast, but a ton of damage being dropped on him.
There is a blade mail on him, so...
Yeah. Well, that doesn't help you not die. It's just, you can do some damage back, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, the net worth, it was Weaver leading at like 6,500.
Yeah.
And in the past 5 minutes, he farmed like 600 gold. Meanwhile, Bat Rider double kills. Ninja Boogie's gonna get caught. Ninja Boogie plays really well when his team is on the offensive, but when his team needs to turtle and farm, he seems to
be very overly aggressive.
Yeah, well, he's just like, he goes warding by himself, he walks up the ramp, things like that.
Yeah. Well, things are not going very well for Rave anymore. And Rave, I mean, as we said before, if they win this game and the next game, they can actually pull through. But IG...
And I'm actually cheering for them to pull through because when everybody talk about, you know, the Korean Dota, they say, hey, MVP Phoenix. I mean, Rave is definitely a top contender, seeing how they dispatched MVP Phoenix yesterday.
Yeah, that is true.
If they can prove it by, you know...
Technically not Korean Dota.
Technically not Korean Dota, but they're playing Korean Dota in Korea.
That is fair.
Against Korean opponents.
Fair enough.
And Zephyr.
Oh, the jump on cast. Do you think that's a good use of the lasso?
Yeah. I mean, it depends. They're probably not going to push off of this, but maybe they just go back and farm, right? There's a big wave on the bottom. Weaver, though, look at what he's doing. This is a mark of a really good carry player because he's farming in the most dangerous part of the map, which is, you know, literally in the jungle in front of their tier 1 tower atop. Tier 3 tower.
He pops the dust, and Jay's like, well, actually, I was just passing through, you know?
So not only is he taking farm in a very dangerous portion of the map, he's denying farm to the Naga. He's creating a safer farming pocket for his own supports and I don't know, mid or off lane. So he's creating a ton of opportunity for himself, for his team.
Yeah. Now the illusions get scouted, and those illusions, they're getting tanky already.
Yeah, this is where the stage of the game you're like, well, Naga Dota.
Naga Dota. It's harder and harder to push. There's a gem on Bad Rider now. He was like, well, I'm farming so well that why not?
Yeah, it's complete map dominance. He's got a BOTs as well. And
Mask of Madness next?
Well, I think BKB. Actually,
No.
BKB doesn't help you
Do
that
anything.
much. Yeah.
I mean, it helps you against Ice Buff. And that's it.
Sure, why not?
I mean,
Radiant's
Magic
bottom
Missile,
tower
but
is
if
under attack.
Magic Missile is there, Swap is also there. So, I don't know.
Oh, they found him.
That's the gem.
He's dead.
And that is the multicast. No, he lives. Oh! You saw him. He was.
man. Yeah, he tried. He was casting it. But there is a cast time. You know, the game started like 3-1 or something. Now it's 3-14.
That is true. That is true. They didn't get any more kills after the Fair 3. I haven't realized that.
Yeah, it's and they're not gonna get much more because IG has the initiative. They've been trying to get jumps with Chronos, but first of all, they're jumping the wrong target. Ferrari is not the easiest target to get.
Yeah.
They should be looking for like smoking. Oh,
Ninja
CH.
Boogie.
You know, apart from skilling leap at 1, he's been really on point with his arrows.
Oh, and Ferrari, he's greasy.
Damn, Ferrari. Just blind. Actually, it's not blind because they have war behind them.
Yes. He wanna goes and he's just like bullying Chrissy out of that lane. And Chrissy knows that he cannot jump him.
Under attack.
Oh,
This is Jo, right? Yeah, this is Jo. He's just like, don't mind me, I'm just taking the farm, and then douchebag Elder Titan actually steals the farm themselves. Jo has to be careful because there is
Jail's
a gem.
dead. Oh,
Oh, what?
misclick on Jim, but
Oh,
just
nice
kidding, guys.
correction.
I got it. Arrow's gonna follow up, and they get another kill. Jail, he did so well. Remember, he was split pushing with team, got
Yeah.
the tier 1 top, and then he just died.
That is so unfortunate. What's his score right now?
I don't know.
He's 1-4. 0-6 Ninja Boogie, 0-2 Faceless Void. The only one getting something and being positive.
Missy.
Yeah, and that Bad Rider, 8-0-3.
It all went south when JL was diving on Mirana.
Yeah.
Past tier 2 tower.
Yeah. Sometimes you feel you need a kill to actually make the turnaround.
I don't think that was the time that
But
you
yeah.
needed a kill.
He was a little bit over-committing and over-aggressive, so
Radiant's top tower is under
unfortunate
attack.
for him.
Oh, here comes a jump. Chrono. Was that 0 for 3? Is that 0 for 3? He's now dead, right? Chrissy
He's dead.
is gonna get, because Ferrari won't miss that one. Magic Missile's gonna go
okay.
on June. They're gonna fight June. June's force half away. And now
lives.
Ninja Boogie's gonna be soon 0-7.
Yes.
Oh, the spirits have been broken.
No, why?
Radiant's
I mean,
bottom
I
tower
understand
is under attack.
the temptation of
430.
going for 430. He's been doing great. You want to stop him. Cast will get destroyed by 430. At least he gets, well,
Oh, he dodges the stop 430.
yeah, but
Please.
Naga is like,
Bottom
yo,
tower is under
Please,
attack.
430. Give him some chance.
no. And Jo and Ninja Boogie are going to try to make something happen at all. But now Ferrari is in that point where he's like,
Is under attack.
I don't really care much. Oh, well.
Okay, never mind. Oh, he's like, I'll try to fight. Magic Missile
I think
will
they find a
hit.
kill. They'll find the kill here. Chuan, disregard that. They are not finding any kills. Ninja Boogie, I would call GG.
Yeah, I would call GG as well. The game is actually just over.
It's so out of hand. Remember when you said like 5 minutes ago, we were only farmed 600 gold in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, we've only farmed 400 gold in the other 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So things are not great. He was really close to that Lincoln Sphere,
Radiant's top tower is under
like
attack.
70 minutes into the game. And now he's really close to that Lincoln Sphere 25 minutes into the game. Which doesn't sound as great.
Oh,
Behold my simming cave.
the blame now. Hit him.
Oh,
Radiant's top tower is fallen.
Clap.
Radiant's top tower.
Ferrari.
That's actually the best commentary we had. You don't need to say anything in this
No, no, no.
situation. It's like it speaks for itself.
Yeah, Ninja Boogie.
Radiant's
You don't have to say anything about this either. Ninja
calls
Boogie
you-
saying that GG. 322 GG. It was a 323. Chrissy actually will not get a kill.
Oh, they actually stayed till 322.
Yeah,
That's such good manner.
that is nice.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Victory.
Well, at least we got to see 322. Except it was like the least fun 322.
Yes. A 3-1 into 322.
Ah, that was just a destruction.
Okay, so here's the problem I see right now.
Yeah.
IG completely, entirely outplayed Rave.
Right?
Even though Rave won all 3 of their lanes, they still
It wasn't that big of a win. It was just
They
like,
won.
it's like CS. They got a couple of CS advantage.
And they were like 3-3 in kills.
Yeah.
So, what am I? Okay, much better. They won the lanes. They were outplayed after that. I don't think Rave is the kind of team that will perform well advancing to the next stage. I think that from what we saw, IG and LGD are probably the more deserving teams.
Yeah, definitely they are more deserving teams. I think that they'll stack up against the opponents in the next stage better. But I think particularly for this game, everything that went wrong, all the gold went to the Batrider.
Yeah.
Because Batrider got first blood in a lane that he was losing, so he got a very quick blink. The first gank that he did with the blink went on Chrissy, a very high value target. And then there was a double kill where he killed both Jo and Chrissy on the bottom lane. That gave him the 4-staff. And then he picked up a gem. So we were saying that Jun perhaps is very inconsistent. And this game we saw, if he's on point,
He's high.
he can destroy an entire game. This is actually Jun carrying the entire team. Like, sure, Ferrari dodged a couple chrono. That was nice to watch. Arrows are good.
Right?
Yeah. But, it's Jun. Jun playing really well.
Fair enough. Jun will get IG this victory together with the rest of his team. But there is one more game for Rave. And depending on, let me think. I think they're out, to be fair.
Yeah. Again, if you could take a game off IG, say we took a game off IG.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
So they took a game from LGD. They took 3 games out of MVP Phoenix.
Yeah.
You just go with the win against IG. For me, the strongest team of all the 4s, and I think on the standings also the strongest team of all the 4 in this region. That would be very nice for Rave. But we'll see that after the break, we're going to some short ASUS commercials about volcanoes and things.
And computers.
Yeah, and computers, which I don't know how they're related. But you just take a look at that, and after that, we'll be back with the last game between IG and Rave.